Hospitality, an industry that was decimated first by COVID and is now struggling because of staff shortages.
But for a lot of independents who don't have access to other shareholders to support them, it's going to be tough.
We've got hotel managers, chief executives, owners screaming out for good staff.
And they need to make money to pay back the debts that they incurred over the last 2 years.
There are easy ways to make money, right? We don't work the long hours and make the sacrifices we make to run a bad shift. We don't sweat blood and tears for those times when we have no staff or no customers. We do what we do because we care, and when those shifts run like clockwork, the tills can ring like wedding bells. It's because it's hospitality after all. It's what we put our livelihoods on the line for. S4 Labour can provide you with the support you need to enjoy more of the highs and less of the lows. Built by a team of people with over 100 years worth of experience in the sector, S4 Labour has been the backbone of many successful companies for over a decade.
People are at the heart of our business, providing quality customer service and care. Successful businesses are built one shift at a time. The more good shifts you have, the quicker you get there. We rely on 5-star reviews and a good reputation. However, the question is, how can we maintain these standards? It only takes a few challenging weeks of staff shortages to impact customer service and damage our reputation for what could be a very long time. We all know the challenges our pubs face. The industry is tough at the moment, but there are solutions and tools that the ones who are thriving have and are using to navigate these difficulties. Fundamentally, they understand that there is a way to get a grip on their biggest variable costs, including labour, and investing their time in making more sales.
In this business, you have to get the simple things right. My managers and I need to be visible and make a difference in the business. I don't want them spending hours creating and rewriting rotas, worrying about paperwork, trying to calculate the payroll, or working out holiday pay. With staff shortages, I want to be at the front line, not behind a desk. There's no doubt that it's more expensive to visit venues for customers. So of course, they expect everything to run smoothly when they walk through the door. You simply can't do that unless you have a way to manage peaks and troughs. With margins getting squeezed, getting labour spend right without overstaffing or understaffing is really life or death for pubs.
My job is to help operators build and maintain profitable businesses. A lot of great people left the industry, and until the recruitment pipeline fills again, managing people and retaining them remains critical to success. People remain the largest variable cost, so the day-to-day management of labour remains key to both sales and profitability. Good pubs are failing because they haven't been able to get a grip on their labour spending. We have customers getting bill shock at the front end and tenants getting payroll shock at the quarter or year end because they don't have the tools to monitor labour spending before they have spent it.
Tools to manage labour have been used by the big corporates for decades. We know because we've been building them for them. But if it works for them, and we know it definitely does work for them, it will work for you too. S4 Labour has the solutions to help you make more and save more. With an online rota and active till link, we can help you to schedule your people to be on at the right place at the right time and keep your customers happy. And with payroll that's accurate and simple and cost effective, this is how people are using S4 Labour to navigate today's challenges.
Running a modern day pub requires a raft of skills, from understanding and compassion for your staff to embracing technology on all fronts. The modern pub should be paperless with sophisticated POS systems. I wouldn't dream of running our pub without EPOS, and now I certainly wouldn't want to go back to life as it was before using S4 Labour. Dealing with scrappy sheets of paper and unsuitable Excel spreadsheets. Embracing all of this has given me time to strengthen the financials of my business and enhance its prospects so that we make more and save more. S4 Labour allows me to be creative with our rostering, targeting our busiest times with the most effective deployment of our labour.
It's fair to say that just on payroll admin alone, I'm saving at least 20 hours a month. That's more time to enjoy running the business and less time reconciling numbers for the accountant, trying to avoid those errors and disputes with my staff over the payroll. That's the best way to build trust with my staff. They're getting work on shifts that are properly manned and paid correctly. Happy staff are less likely to leave, and they also help make happy customers.
It's a well-known fact that poor service impacts sales. We've recently moved our resource planning from manual timesheet to S4 Labour, and in just the first month alone, we've saved 27 hours a week. It's roughly 200 days a year of staff time saved across 5 pubs. There's been no detriment to take-ins either. In fact, take-ins have risen because we've got the right staff in the right place at the right times. Optimising our resources means that customers get first-class service and ultimately spend more. So great service is the key to growing revenue, and with S4 Labour, it's never been simpler.
Looking after our team is more important than ever. S4 Labour ensures we've got the right people working at the right time across our businesses. We used to rely on a handwritten rota, and then we'd use a spreadsheet to put the payroll together. Staff would amend the sheet, they'd write all over it, use post-it notes, and then we'd send updates via text, emails, WhatsApp, Facebook. I'd have to chase those that don't respond, so it was an absolute nightmare. Today the process is super easy. S4's till link shows us when our busiest hours are, and we start planning exactly who and how many people we need. Even checks against holidays, time off, sickness, so we don't end up with people on shifts they can't do. Then the app updates all our staff with their new rota just with one click, so I get all the confirmations back. It's one version of the truth.
Connect with our team of hospitality experts who'll help you plan bigger profits and savings. Make more, save more with S4 Labour.